We are live. Welcome everybody to another Division 2 stream. Let's fire this up. How is everybody doing today? I am going to be trying out a new build today for this stream. It was brought to my attention yesterday. And after watching the video, I was just like, I gotta try this. I absolutely have to try this. So it is, let's see, let me pull it up real quick. Alright, so it is by a YouTuber named Yen Sheng Chen. And it is a SMG build. Your standard, it looks like a standard striker Coyote's Mask build, like nothing special about it, except for he's running a very unused talent called Unwavering on his Vector. So we're gonna reproduce it real quick and we'll take it out for a spin because it looks pretty nutty. And it's amazing what one little talent will do for a build. So, let's see. He had the Striker backpack. I believe I have that in my stash here. Might have to go digging. Do I have it on my character? Oh, I do. Okay. So, and then we've got a Grupo Sombra gloves. Let's check the stash. I would have had this ready to go before I started the stream, but this was all very impromptu. I was just like, you know what? I got some extra time this morning. Whoops, I need to transfer that. I got some extra time this morning. Let's do a stream. You know, I wasn't expecting to have extra time this morning. I had a bunch of stuff I need to take care of, but the wife came in clutch and was just like, no, go stream. I'll take care of stuff. Go have fun. I was like, oh, okay. I'm not going to turn that down. She's working really hard for that Wife of the Year award. Let's see here. What else do we got? So 4-piece striker, and then the mask's coyotes, and the chest is a striker chest, which I think I have that sitting here in my vault. There it is. Yep. All right. Striker chest. All right, so this is kind of like your standard, you know, 4-piece striker, and you'd look at this and you'd just be like, okay, doesn't look like anything special. And then he's got a Vector with Unwavering on it. Let's see, do I have an extra one or do I just need to reroll one? I do have one. Perfect. I'll grab that Vector. We'll reroll this to Unwavering. It's currently not part of any of my builds, so I don't have to worry about rolling it back later. There we go. And then for secondary, he is running the Rock and Roll to get those stacks really fast. Rock and Roll works really, really well with Striker. Oh, there it is. I was like, I know I have one. There it is. All right, and this is the build. All right, so now we're going to make sure that we've got, you know, the 60% critical hit chance and then everything else invested in the critical hit damage so nothing is wasted. With the Coyote's Mask, it's going to help fill in some of those gaps. So from my understanding of the video with that Unwavering, because you get such tremendous accuracy and stability, we're going to be actually engaging enemies at assault rifle ranges. You have a funny color on your name, Dodd? What do you mean? I mean, I'm looking at the chat and you look pretty normal to me. Let's see, where is there it is. Unwavering, where is you? There you is. We got ourselves an Unwavering SMG. Yeah, Dodd, are you crazy? Haven't had enough coffee this morning? I'm right there with you. Oh, I mean, it looks gray to me. It looks like the same color as everybody's chat, to be honest. All right, let's check our stats here. So we need to put a lot of crit damage on here. Oops, there we go. Critical hit damage everywhere. All the critical hit damage. There we go. Critical hit damage. And critical hit damage. There we go. Let's see. What are we looking at stats wise now? 55% critical hit chance, 159% critical hit damage. I'm gonna roll off a critical hit chance. There we go. I'll roll this one off. Bring that critical hit chance down a bit more here because we're still sitting pretty high. Don't want to waste the Coyote's mask. That should be about right. Yeah, 49% critical hit chance. We're going to be doing a lot of engagements at about in AR ranges from the look of things. So I wanted to keep it right around 50. So that's perfect. And then just stupid amounts of critical hit damage. I'm assuming that the shotgun's probably, yeah. So we'll bolster the critical hit chance of the shotgun. Since we will not be engaging enemies at AR ranges with the shotgun. Critical hit chance, critical hit chance. Okay. Think we are pretty well set here. Wait, what's that Grupo Sombra? Oh, critical hit damage, that's right. All right, let's save this real quick. There we go. We'll just call it Unwavering.
Good to see you. You need to craft something?
Oops. Unwavering. All right, and then before we go out into the open, let's just give it a little testy poo here in the range. Yes, get more coffee, Dodd. You can never have too much. Well, that's not true. You can absolutely have too much. I've been there. Over-caffeination is just as uncomfortable as under-caffeination. So, for those of you who are unfamiliar with the Unwavering talent, which I honestly wouldn't blame you because nobody uses this thing. But swapping to this weapon grants 300% weapon handling for 5 seconds. If you're getting kills, it refreshes. Swapping away puts it on a cooldown for 5 seconds. So if you swap away and then swap back, you gotta wait 5 seconds before swapping again to proc it. Get the gist. Let's see. I think he was. Let me make sure. I think he was on the gunner spec. Let me just double check. Make sure everything is. Oh, he was running the Busy Bee pistol. Busy Bee. And he was actually using the Busy Bee. I tried running with the Busy Bee for a while. It's very odd for me to switch to a pistol. It doesn't feel right. It feels very odd. But we can get used to it. Let's save this. Okay, so this is his build. Basically 100% identical. Yes, it helps with reload time too. Absolutely. And you'll notice here in a second once I get it procced that I'm basically instantly reloading. It's like as fast as you can hit the reload button, it's already reloaded. It's very impressive. So this is his build. Exactly copied as he has it. Let's see. Except for he was running, looks like a EMP and a decoy for skills. Not a huge fan of running decoy, but yeah, what Dodd said. Weapon handling is like a catch-all term for a variety of enhancements for your weapon: stability, accuracy, reload speed. Yeah. So, what he was doing was You know, he'd tag a couple enemies with the busy bee, and then he'd just switch to his vector. That's not the vector. You can see how fast that reloads. It's like instant. Let's set it at 15 meters. I mean, look at these ranges. Look at how fast that melts. Holy piss. We're not even at max stacks yet, boys and girls. This is just dumb. Set to named. Wait, is that named? Holy crap. Okay, I'm impressed. Can we hit him at 20? Yep. Can your SMG do this? Yeah, zero spread. Just absolute laser beam. So the only trick with Unwavering is you've got 5 seconds to get kills with it once you swap to it. Otherwise, you got to swap back, swap to something else, basically. And you can see the little cooldown there at the bottom. Doop, and now it's good to go. I can switch back. So this is going to take a little bit of practice from me. It's going to take a little bit of getting used to this playstyle, but this seems pretty powerful. Because let's face it, SMGs have more damage output than ARs ever will. And if you can extend an SMG's damage range to an AR's damage range, you're going to be cooking. Absolutely cooking. And then, of course, the whole point of the rock and roll is to build stacks just as fast as possible. And the one thing that the rock and roll's got going for it is its increased magazine size. So you can just dump. You can just mag dump into a handful of enemies, get your stacks all the way up, and then switch to the vector and go nuts. I mean, this thing just does not move. That's all 50 rounds. Yeah, this is going to be fun. But like I said, I'm going to have to get used to the switching between everything. And then, of course, we've got the busy little bee. He was utilizing this very well in the video. Switching to busy little bee, just even one stack, you're getting 20% weapon damage. You only have to shoot one guy. Just shoot, switch back. So imagine how strong this is going to be. All right, we're going to break out the busy little bee. Imagine how strong this is going to be if you've got a whole heap of stacks going with this. I mean, granted, this is a very controlled situation. And we'll switch. Look at that. Jeez, criminy. We're sitting at half striker stacks. That's half. That's just stupid. Handling doesn't increase. Dodd says handling doesn't increase optimal range as far as I'm aware. Yeah, it doesn't, as far as I'm aware either. I don't think I've ever seen any mention of that anywhere. On the vector, optimal range is 15 meters. Is it 15 meters? I mean, I trust you. Well, let's try it at suboptimal range. Get some busy bee stacks going here. Still seems pretty strong to me. That's a name target. 20 meters. Holy crap, it's like butter in a microwave. More like throwing butter at the sun. So, gameplay loop. That's where we're gonna need to get into the rhythm here. Actually, did I even activate the right nodes? Okay, yeah, it is active. Okay. Can't wait until we don't have to worry about node activation anymore. Alright, so I believe that the global event is still active, so let's go after some resource convoys. You could probably intercept these guys pretty quickly. Just for funsies, we're going to test this out. I do want to do some speed runs today as well. If anybody wants to hop in for some farming,
guarding location nearby.
Shoot me a friend invite, and we can pal around for a couple hours here before I gotta head off to work. Otherwise, I am okay playing solo. I am used to it. And actually, you know what would be really good on this build would probably be foam. I'm going to put my Reviver Hive here. And I'll put my foamy launcher right there. Because if they're holding still, then you can build stacks pretty easily off of them. Let me make sure I've got the right attachments on there. Ammo and ensnare duration. Perfect. Yeah, I think this is going to be really good. Save this real quick. I think ensnare will come in quite handy. How close are these guys? Oh, they are very close. Not ideal. Not ideal.
Serious trauma detected. Experimental AEDs in proximity.
Oh,
Agent incapacitated.
not ideal. Hey, just wait until I get up. All right, let's get ourselves figured out here. I'm getting up, but I will take the heals.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
I'm getting pinched, aren't I? Yep. This is a bad situation. Hi, ignore me. Nope, pay no attention to me.
Medical assistance needed. Incoming hostiles detected.
Oof.
Vital signs
Okay.
critical. Agent
Well,
vital
I'm not doing a very
signs
good job of
critical.
showcasing the thing, am I? I'm gonna have to play a little less aggressive. Dodd says, do you have a Discord or anything to communicate outside of YouTube with? I don't have a Discord. I should probably set one up or join somebody's, I suppose. I'm sure you have one. Let's see here. I could probably intercept these guys here. All right, so we're just getting into the groove here, chat. A little messy at first. But it looks like we're going to have to play this at range, definitely getting up close and personal, which is why maybe the rock and roll isn't the best choice as a secondary. Or rather, the gameplay loop might be best pistol and then the vector instead of rock and roll vector. Just kind of go back and forth between the pistol and the vector here. Let's see how this does. And you're done.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Let's see, Dot says, I have a clan one. It's more of I'm looking at doing a best in slot skill build video, and I do not know many good skill build players. Pretty much, you're at the top of the list. I am clueless, really. Oh, I love skill builds. Anytime I see the words drone turret, I salivate a little bit. I mean, I can set one up. I'm sure I can figure out how to set up a Discord and start sending out some invites and stuff. I think I kind of need to set one up anyways, just so I can communicate with viewers and stuff a little bit better. So I'll look into that today. I should have some free time at work to get things set up, maybe. Oh, they're already halfway down here.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded. Detecting additional hostile contacts. Incoming hostiles detected.
Can't see. Can't see. Well, that worked pretty well. No, sir, you stay down. Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog. Okay, okay, we're getting into the groove. We're getting into the groove. Like I said, I need to warm up a little bit. Get a feel for this build. Who's targeting me right now? Is it the checkpoint? It's probably the checkpoint. Yeah. Whatever. I'm not going to take the checkpoint. Here we go. Here we go. Dodd says exactly, I know how to calculate damage, but as to what exactly makes a good skill build, no clue. Well, lots of skill damage.
Hostile
Lots of skill
broadcast
damage.
detected.
Honestly, when it comes to like the drone turret skill build, which is my favorite, you know, positioning is important. Where you're tossing the turret, how you're instructing the drone makes a big difference. A lot of players make the mistake of planting the drone directly in front of them, like deploying it right in front of them, right before combat. But the whole strength of that kind of a skill build is that you can divide the enemy's attention. But if the turret and you are in the same spot, then they don't exactly have to divide their attention much. You typically want to toss it like away from you, slightly in front of you, off to either side, then deploy the drone and make sure the drone isn't focusing the same enemy that the turret's focusing. It's kind of a juggling act. You know, and then of course your player, depending on the build, if your player's going to be
identified.
Participating in the shenanigans, then, you know, you're going to want to be targeting other enemies as well. So it's a balancing act.
Detecting additional hostile contacts. Incoming hostiles detected.
Okay, yeah, this build rips. This build rips. Hot damn.
Detected. Nearby location guarded by
Yeah,
hostiles.
look at that damage. And again, this is
Backup
just
request.
a vector. I shouldn't be able to be getting headshots at that range and have that amount of damage with a vector. But, you know, again, it's stacking damage with Busy Little Bee, and then, of course, Striker kicking in with its stacks and all that. So, yeah, so here's the build. For those of you who just joined the chat, this is nuts. Highly recommend. This is a lot of fun. Do I have a grouper chest with Obliterate? I do have a grouper chest with Obliterate. As a matter of fact, I was just thinking, see, we're on the same wavelength here, Dodd. I was just thinking swapping out the chest piece because I'm not really utilizing max stacks with the chest piece. I rarely run this chest. Yeah, I would swap too. So I was thinking putting a Striker here and putting a Gruppo with Obliterate here. And I think I might have the Gruppo on me. I might have to go back to... Oh, I have it right here. Oh, wait, that's my skill tier 1. I also have a glass cannon. That would be pretty nasty too, but I don't particularly like the increased incoming damage part of it. Only on rare occasions will I run glass cannon on anything, just because you're squishy as it is. All right, let me head back to base. We'll do a little switchy poo here. Dot says Gruppo chest with Obliterate is comparable to Striker's chest at 170 stacks. That's good to know. And you are the numbers guy, so I completely trust you.
Here you go. Best here in the city.
Let's see. The Striker build is the best. Depends on what you're looking for in a build. You know, best is kind of relative in the division because there's so many different ways to play. And I wouldn't say like definitively it's like the best build. It's good at damage output, that's for sure. As far as like maximum damage output, I would say, yeah, if you're running like the chest, which bumps the stacks from 100 to 200, and then Dodd, correct me if I'm wrong here, but is the backpack best in slot with Strikers, or are you better off using something like Memento if you're just going for just like as much weapon damage as humanly possible from a Striker build? I believe that the backpack is not best in slot. The chest, though, for sure, because you're getting additional stacks from it, getting a whole 100 more stacks out of the Striker's Gamble. Okay, Dodd has weighed in. He said backpack is best in slot unless you run Sacrifice. Got it. So, Asil, to answer your question, for damage, absolutely. Strikers is just all kinds of nasty. All right, where's my Gruppo? There we go. Gruppo. And then I think I have a Striker still on me. I do. There we go. And perfect. All right, let me check my stats again. All right, so I need to roll off a critical hit chance on one of these. We'll do probably the backpack. No, yep. Okay, we'll roll off the critical hit chance on the backpack here. Critical hit chance. We're going to put that on critical hit damage. Right. And in case you guys are wondering what I'm doing, you know, I'm trying to get that critical hit chance to around 50% so that I'm making the most use out of the Coyote's Mask. Because the ranges we're going to be engaging these guys in is in that, well, 15 to 25 ideally. So no sense in wasting all that extra damage it's going to grant. You know, if you're sitting at the cap, it's not going to do you any good. You're going to get the 10% critical hit chance, but that, or critical hit damage out of it, but that's not a lot. But having both of those is very nice.
Oh, hello.
So let me just double check the stats again. Yeah, so 159% critical hit damage, 49% critical hit chance. And I'm not entirely sold on the rock and roll just yet, but Busy Little Bee for sure. This is great. This is great in this slot. Oh, actually, I need to put a mod on here. Critical hit damage mod. There we go. So actually our stats are going to be a little bit higher. There we go. 171% critical hit damage. Let's see. Looks like Dawn is saying that the difference between... Let's see. Striker's chest is weakest piece, but it is still ridiculously powerful. And then Asil said, just imagine having a ninja backpack with the striker build, and Dodds responded with that is a 24% drop. I would put one more critical hit chance mod in, get yourself to 55%. Just me though. That's fair. I think my line of thinking is, for this, is the ranges that I'm going to be using the vector at. I guess it's going to be honestly right at that 15 meter range. So I guess I could go either way with 55%, or I'll take your advice. You know, you are the numbers guy. I trust your judgment. Let's put a critical hit chance back on there. There we go. So that'll put us right at the 55%. And then let's save it. Before I forget all the changes I made. Phone works out well. It'd be nice to have a little bit more survivability on this, other than just the 10% armor on kill that we get from the gunner spec. But again, it's just kind of getting into that groove, you know, fighting from cover and all that. So it takes a little bit of getting used to. Let's see. Can we intercept these guys in time? Probably not. Anybody else? Here we go. We're going to be going right in front of the settlement. Yeah, and I was noticing during that last firefight, well, the last couple firefights, that I was definitely not getting max striker stacks. So, you know, on paper, theory crafting sounds good, but in practice, you're not really going to get those full stacks.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Uh-oh.
Serious trauma detected.
Oh, I didn't see the zombie.
Agent out of action.
And I was fighting in the open like an idiot.
Hold! Reloading!
Incoming hostiles detected.
Okay, so that was a little sloppy. Little sloppy. I think we got the checkpoint's attention. Let's see how we do against the checkpoint. And I'm on fire. My world is on fire. Ooh, look at all these guys. Perfect. Oh, that's a lot of grenades. Damn.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
You guys love your grenades, don't you? think I want to deal with this guy next. Let's head over here. Where are the other people behind me? Oh, here's somebody. Let's get some reinforcements in here.
Reinforcements incoming.
Oh, stop dancing around like a chicken.
You better run!
No thanks.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Go toe to toe. Who said that? Who said that? How are they hitting me? Come on, I'm behind cover here. There's my distractions. I mean reinforcements. About to lose my Unwavering here. Oh, you're on fire. It doesn't feel good, does it? Wait, there's Unwavering. And melty, melty. Yeah, Unwavering is not procced currently, so I'm not going to hit this target from here. Actually, let's wait for it to reproc. Here we go.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Beautiful. This shouldn't be possible, but here we are.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Okay, we have lost our Unwavering stacks for the time being. And now we can get it back. Oh, look at that. We're out of ammo. It's okay. We'll just get him with the busy little bee here. Add insult to injury, I guess. That's right. I'm going to hit you from here with my little pistol. Hello. That wasn't nice. Of course. And she runs down. Coming for you. You will not escape my wrath. Alright, well, I would have definitely cleared that checkpoint a little quicker with a different build, but that's not to say that this isn't fun. This is a lot of fun. Yeah, that reload speed, right? Reload speed. It's instant. And I was sitting up there, and I was mapping them all the way over here. I mean, you guys saw it. As they were crawling out, they were getting murked from me sitting all the way over there with an SMG. Plus, it's a Vector. What's not to like? Can you imagine what this build would be like on, like, the Golden Bullet event or something?
I hope nothing comes along to stir things up today.
That would be ludicrous.
Talking about you.
Alright, so I would say this build is definitely a win. I linked the build in the video description. If you guys wanted to send the original creator some love. I cannot take credit for this build as much as I would like to. I'm not that inventive. I never would have thought to use Unwavering, truthfully. I mean, who uses Unwavering, right? Nobody. That's who. Eh, a bunch of crap. That's okay. I need components more than anything right now. Let me donate to Mr. Control Point Officer here. Sir, I have things for you.
We're running low on resources.
Let's see. Dodd said, might have been sloppy, but in order to hit 800,000 a shot, you needed to be near full on stacks previously. This time you killed 2 ads and we're at 812,000. Nice. Yes. Like I said, this build takes a little bit of getting used to. I'm getting my sea legs with this build. I actually kind of wanted to... I'm going to switch builds and then do some speed runs, I think. So we go to the White House. I'm going to switch to my favorite speed running build, my Shepherd. I also have a build video out on that one if anybody's interested. My channel. It's kind of my just Swiss Army build. Just kind of does everything. Shepherd. It's just got a lot of layers of survivability in it, you know, baked into it. You got the preservation on the weapon, 10% armor and kill from the gunner spec. You got the unbreakable talent on the chest piece, and then you've got the reviver hive, plus 2 armor cores. So lots of survivability on this. For defensive and offensive purposes, I've got the Banshee Pulse. This helps me either get out of sticky situations or set up the enemies nicely for me to slaughter them with no mercy. So this is what we're going to be running for the speed runs. Let me set my global difficulty to hard. And then we'll crack a like. I want to get the backpack trophy. I think I only have to do a couple speed runs to get the trophy. So we won't have to do all 4 of them, I don't think. We'll definitely leave the event open so we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. Oh, actually, I was going to check and see where we were here. Let's see. Oh, I have an unclaimed chest. I'll take that. So yeah, we're pretty close to the trophy. All right, so let's do bank headquarters first. Bank headquarters. Here we go. All right, and here we go.
You're gonna need to get the access codes to the vault to recover the item the hyena stole from Air Force One. Our hyena insider says whoever's posted in the old CEO's office will have a key card that should give you access to the vault.
The reanimating part's gonna slow me down a bit, but that's okay. As long as we're within the range. We'll be fine. Ooh, nope, no grenades. No ma'am. Need to make sure I'm getting more headshots here so they don't get back up. He's gonna get back up, isn't he? Absolutely not. Running and we're running. All right, they can shoot me through the glass, can't they? Whoa.
Checking for the key card. Looks like that key card is the one we were looking for.
Stay down. My goodness. Okay, finally. Goodness.
Hostile radio intercepted.
It's the fucking division. Roach wants everyone back at headquarters.
Fucking division. Yep, that's me, all right. Whoops. Missed most of my shots.
The vault's just up ahead.
Authentication successful. Access granted. Hostile radio intercepted.
The alarm!
Hello, welcome everybody to the chat. See, we have a few newcomers here.
We moved the president.
I'm just doing some speed runs right now. We go back to farming the Reanimated Global
Put the
Event.
president out of the wreckage.
Going for the
Agent, you've got a new
backpack
assignment.
trophy.
Find out where the president is being held and get him back. Sync Isaac with a bank security system. There should be a data center near the vault.
Beginning search query.
Donkey boy. Oh, he's gone. And my sound just cut out in the game for some reason. guy just turned right around and was like, nope. Too late, buddy. Challenge complete. Nice. See, and this is why I don't focus on the global event challenges until like day 4. Because you're knocking these out without even trying. Just play the game, do whatever you want, don't worry about it, and then you can just get the remaining challenges at the end once day 4 is unlocked. You have everything available to you. Oh, you got a straggler. Goodbye. Anybody else? Come on. Don't be shy.
Search query finished. Subject located.
It's President Ellis. Call the helicopter on standby to extract him.
I'll log out procedure.
Oh, I can't shoot
Initiated.
the glass. Nice.
That doesn't sound good. Isaac, do you have a way out of the vault?
Searching for a way out of the vault. 0 matches.
Piece of shit wristwatch. Okay, let me see. You can punch through the west wall. There's a maintenance tunnel running alongside your position. It's a long shot, but it's the only one we got. Isaac, plot a path to the president's location.
Highlighting most expedient route.
Son of a bitch, it actually worked. Thanks, Isaac.
Can we run through it all? Yes, we can. So, when I played with Onion Mints recently, he just went right through the fire, and I was like, you know, I never really thought about just going through the fire. Where's your head? There's your head. I didn't really need more ammo, but we're gonna top off anyways. Can't see.
This guy's on the walkway.
Give him an earpiece and get him on comms.
Working on it. Here, take an earpiece.
Heads up, we're inbound to your location. Coming in over the HQ. Keep your heads down. We're gonna make a hole.
Go, go, go. Running out of time. Ah, I think I got this.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Well, that's a load of shit. Kill every last
This is the
one of
last
those
little area up here.
fuckers. I want them dead. Roach, our gear supply will dry the fuck up if word gets back to the rest of the council that we lost the president.
We'll get him, ma'am. Fuckers aren't going anywhere but down.
see a little bit of your head there. Go. And I can't see. That. Boom. Who's left? Got it. Got it. Okay. And then I think maybe one more speed run, and that should do it. Let me check my league rank real quick. After I grab all the goodies here. Okay. Yep. Just need two more stars, so one more speed run will do it for sure. So let's do... Let's see. Don't want to do Liberty Island. Manning or stranded tanker. These are really long ones. Unfortunately, these aren't quick. We'll do the stranded tanker. Well, now let's do Manning National Zoo. I like the zoo. Manning National Zoo. Okay, last speed run. And then we'll move on to some more interesting things, I suppose. Where's the... Oh, there it is. What you doing, game? Okay, here we go.
The priority is to neutralize Emmeline Shaw, but you'll need to get control of the monorail system in order to reach her. The main entrance will be well guarded, but
I have
it's the
actually
easiest way
completed
in,
this
and they won't be
stronghold
expecting
on
company.
Legendary with randoms. It was a slog, but it's definitely doable.
This is our revenge.
Intercepting enemy communications.
We're under attack! It's the division! Everyone! This is it! You know what you need to do.
Experimental AEDs detected.
Hey guys, stop shooting at me, huh? Oh, hello. See, knocking out another challenge. Not even trying. No, I'm not gonna help.
Got that division.
Does anybody know if the apparel event is glitched? Because yesterday, I haven't checked this morning, but it said that there was another week left in the event when it was supposed to have ended at reset. I'm just curious if that's a visual glitch or if it actually is supposed to be still active. Because if it is supposed to be still active, then that is another glitch, because I haven't been earning any caches from the event, and I don't have all the apparel. I actually missed out on collecting all of them. I think I have like 19 of 34 or something like that. So I got close to half. Anybody wants to weigh in on that? Dodd, if you're still in the chat.
Control room for the monorail
You know
system
if
further into the park. Looks like
the
quickest
apparel
route
event's
is through the
bugged or
deep sea
anything.
exhibit.
I haven't seen anybody talking about it. I'll show you what I mean when I'm done with the speedrun.
Intercepting enemy communications.
Such a cool map.
Rainer, where are you?
We just got to the aquarium.
Fucking finally. Okay, they're probably coming right to you.
We'll give them a nice, warm welcome. Rainer, what's your status? Rainer, come in! Shit!
Oh, thanks for responding, Dodd. No clue. Got all yours in like an hour. Oh.
Low
I
level
did
radio
not.
repeater detected. Pinpointing
The
location.
dumbest comment of your life. Was that the video you posted this
The
morning?
outcast must be using it to boost
Or is this a
the range
different
of
dumb
their
comment? Because that was a
Taking
pretty
that
dumb
equipment
comment.
offline will make it harder for them to coordinate against you.
Got some real interesting people leaving comments on your videos. I've been lucky enough to not have to deal with that just yet, but I imagine it's just a matter of time. I think that's sort of like a rite of passage for all tubers. Anybody who's on the interwebs putting themselves out there, they're gonna have to deal with the occasional difficult individual. A different one? That one was like 7 of 10 on the dumb scale. This one is a 15 out of 10? Oof. Okay, I gotta see this comment. Because that 7 out of 10 was pretty bad. Can't even imagine what the 15 out of 10 is. My goodness.
This is Hosteller! We need backup! Anybody in range of the Savannah exhibit, head there now. Everybody else, fall back to the aviary and make sure no one gets through.
You're dead.
be able to fry that repeater by overloading the power supply.
Like 8 paragraphs? Wow. What on earth what kind of comments that long? What could you possibly have to say for 8 paragraphs? Is it a response? I'm assuming it's a response to one of your videos that you put out. Is somebody like disagreeing with your numbers or something? How many times do we have to teach you, old man? Numbers are numbers, man. Numbers don't lie. Numbers aren't everything, but numbers don't lie.
We take out that thing.
Aim for these guys' heads, but they're just moving around, and my aim's not the best anyways. It's not helping things. Got some potato aim this morning. I'm normally not this bad. Get out from hiding.
That'll cut the range of their comms significantly. Keep going. You should be coming up on a monorail station soon.
Paraphrasing.
The control room will be
Obliterate
overlooking it.
and Spotter does more DPS than Perfect Glass Cannon because I guess he does not know how to position. Okay. Do not take into account player accuracy. Well, yeah, exactly. But, like, it's just numbers. You're the numbers guy. Right. Basically, you're wrong because he's bad at the game. That's essentially what he's saying, yeah. Yeah, that sounds right.
No detected.
Yeah. Open up. Come out and play. You're wrong because he's bad at the game. Well, and that's the thing too about builds. You know, you might have a really strong build, but it might be a little unwieldy, and so it's not going to be for everyone.
Hey, say again.
You know, somebody would some people might rather trade like accuracy and stability for damage. Am I going the wrong direction? No. Okay. Just waiting for that indicator to catch up. You know, I can speak for myself.
Looks like you're right by that monorail
I certainly
station.
do trade off some
control room is just on
damage
the
for
other
like
side of the
survivability, and sometimes that stability, just because the weapon that I want to use is kind of squirrely, bouncing all over the place. You know, you can have all the damage in the world, but if you can't hit anything with it, then what's the point? hate having to kill these guys twice. Trying like the dickens to get them in the head.
Listen, they know about the monorail. You need to shut it down. Is anybody reading this? Disable the motherfucking monorail.
Never took it by.
I'll get you next.
That should be the place. See if you can patch Isaac into the control board.
Let's see.
Interfacing.
Dot says I agree, which is why I covered as much as possible. Otherwise, it would have been Division 2, best in slot, Headhunter, Regulus, done. Yeah, basically. Yep. Gotta take into account the player's skill. Skill level comes into play big time when it comes to builds. And there are certain builds I wish I could run that I see, you know, some of the speedrunners or some of the, you know, the higher skill level players using, but just I can't. That's fine. That's why I'm really drawn to skill builds. They're very user-friendly. You know, your skills do most of the work for you in most cases. And I think that's the big appeal. You're just basically coordinating skills. Don't have to worry too much about aim or anything like that.
They're coming! Holy tunnel!
Let's see, Dot says the thing is, you can learn that, you cannot learn to make a build do more. That's true. It's very true. Very, very true.
Holy hell.
Well, that's why I also
Guess
like,
they weren't taking any chances. But you're
you know,
inside the
tubers like you,
barricades. You should be able to make it the rest of the way up.
who also explains the mechanics of weapons and gear sets and stuff like that too, because it's kind of like the teach a man to fish sort of a deal. You know, if you can teach them the mechanics and how to make a build, like how to construct a build, then they can make their own builds and do pretty well without having to rely on someone else to basically just kind of give them a template and tell them, be like, here, use this. Uh-oh, field proficiency cache. That should go to my stash, right? Is it just gonna be left out here in the open? Whoops. Just open one real quick. I'll grab it. Okay. Just in case. I can't remember if it goes straight to my mailbox if it's left out in the wild or not.
Show them we're not afraid of them. Make them fear us.
Not sure if we're gonna actually make it in time. Well, Dot, I think you're succeeding quite well. You have quite the fan base, and I know a lot of people respect the hell out of you, and you are like the authority on all things numbers related. So, like, if Dodd says this is good, X, Y, and Z is good, then it's good. So I think you've done an absolutely outstanding job with that. I mean, I've learned a ton from your channel.
time, you're dead.
And I'm terrible with numbers, so I couldn't even hope to achieve what you achieved. Plus, it's like you know how to test stuff too. I think that's something that isn't mentioned very often. Is like you have a system for testing that's clearly very efficient and accurate. I wouldn't even know how to begin setting up, you know, proper testing for this sort of stuff.
Hold the line! Don't let them through! For Emmeline!
Come on, kill me if you can.
Let's get to where she can't shoot me.
Explosives detected.
Come on. There we go. Yeah, I don't think we're making this in 21 minutes. That's okay. I already got my backpack trophy. I'm just going to finish this up.
Agent requesting backup.
Open, 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 open. Alright, final area.
Even if you kill me, you won't defeat me.
Oh, I need that. What's in there? Number 1. Explosive numero 2. Uh-oh, I hear Splody. I see Splody. Ooh, there we go.
Flawless won't be forgotten. Shit, they're on me.
Come on, kill me if you can.
Okay. What's this guy out here? Absolutely no flankers. Hey, Christian! Dodd is definitely here. I need to catch up on chat. I'm just trying to finish up this other speed run here. I can't see shit. There we go. Get that stuff, I suppose. Ow. Alright, let's mop them up. Christian, I would have been able to do this a lot faster if it had been both of us. Reanimated's definitely slowing me down a little bit too, having to kill everything twice because I'm, you know, potato aim. But you missed the build that I was running at the beginning of the stream. The build that you sent me information on last night. I went ahead and slapped it together and took it for a spin, and it's pretty nutty. It's a lot of fun. It's another one of those, like, it's, you know, it's not meta, and you definitely have to kind of get used to the gameplay cycle. Or the gameplay loop, I mean. That's the word I was looking for, not cycle.
Echo nearby.
But once you get used to the gameplay loop, it's a ton of fun. Why aren't I cheesing with it? Headhunter and Determined? Yeah, that's true. I could have done that. I didn't even think of that. That's good. Headhunter and Determined. Yep, that's one way to do it. Ooh, 2 field proficiency caches. I'm all capped out on proficiency caches. Let's open these. Let me catch up on all these chats I missed. There we go. Grab these. All right, that's enough speed runs. We got what we set out for. Let me claim my prize here. Got me a birdshot backpack trophy. Done and done. Okay, let's see. Dodd said, thank you. This is also why I want to get you in on a best in slot skill build video. I would love to do that, Dodd. Maybe we can do a tandem on it. I cover the number, you go over the feel. I like that. I like that idea a lot. I mean, I base a lot of my builds off of feel. Let's see. Yeah, there's actually a pet hate of mine. So many people send me their work on testing and they change so many things. It's like, no, you are comparing X versus Y. So why did you change Z? Exactly. Like, you have to have, you know, if you're going to be testing, you have to test everything the same. Otherwise, you're going to get different numbers, obviously. Like, you have to have certain builds that you use for testing every time if you're going to have accurate numbers and be able to compare, you know, apples with apples. Christian says a D50 with Determined and Headhunter makes you feel like John Wick. I bet it does. Dot says the thing is the only non-meta part is that you are using a vector with Unwavering and not Dark Winter. A different vector. That's very true. That is definitely the non-meta part. Don't see a lot of people using Unwavering. I need to open some of these to make room for all the other caches. I'm just getting tons of caches this morning. All the goodies. Let me see about the global event stuff. Claim rewards. Oh, so I was going to show you the glitch that I was talking about with the apparel event. So see how it says closing in 4 days, 15 hours? Right here. And then if you go to the, go to the apparel, it says right there, event closing 4 days, 15 hours. And I don't have, you can see I don't have all of the outfits. So I should be getting keys, apparel keys, but as you can see, I'm just getting your normal apparel cache keys and not the necessary tactics cache keys. So I don't know what that's all about. Maybe it's an extra week for people to use the cache keys. Maybe that's what they were thinking. But that doesn't make any sense either, because I believe the event can be closed and you can still have those keys, right? It means you can still buy it with real money during the 4 days. But see, I tried to do that too. I was just like, okay, I guess I'll just buy the outfits. But it's only saying available only in caches. See? It's saying that this stuff is only available in caches. Because otherwise it'd be like, oh, okay, so it's going to be on the store for another week and then it's going to go away or something. Oh, I have to buy the keys? Oh. Okay, well, now I feel stupid. I'll do that later, I guess. I see. Buy keys. Yep, I'm a smart one. Wow. Oh, thanks, Christian. As you can tell, I have never had to do this before. This is the first apparel event where I haven't gotten all of this stuff just by playing the game. I can buy them after with textiles. Well, I got plenty of textiles, that's for sure. Yeah, 22,000 textiles. Still got some premium credits. I'm not even sure how I got those premium credits, to be honest. I don't recall buying any recently, but oh well. Second week is money, money, money. Well, I kind of figured that was going to be the case. And I'm okay with, the way I see it is, I'm supporting the devs. This game is essentially free to play at this point. They're not getting a revenue source with this game anymore other than, through the store. So it's kind of like investing into the devs. So I don't mind spending, $10 here, $20 there if it's, if I'm getting something worthwhile for it. And I will say I really do like this apparel. The looks that they went with this time around are really nice. I just wish they worked properly. Like they don't display correctly half the time, and there's these weird workarounds to get the the backpack to display properly and stuff. I'm just like, ugh. You can buy them after with textiles. Oh, I bought the hunter outfit with textiles too. I mean, as you can see, I have like everything, well, except for I guess the pink tracksuit, not really my thing. And then, of course, the sports outfits, which aren't really my thing, but I own everything else. And I've either earned it or bought it with textiles or bought it with cash over the years. So I will be completing my collection. Okay, let me switch the difficulty level back to heroic. Textiles and caches for days. Yep. For days. I'm sure most people are sitting on like literal hundreds of those caches at this point. Right, exactly. Like what else are we supposed to do with them? Yes, yeah, I got like 9 out of 14 here already. Did I miss a cache? No, in progress. Okay. So now we can farm for stars here. Oh, Christian, since you're in the chat, let me show you the build before you have to go back to work. The Unwavering build. I mean, you've technically already seen this because you were the one that sent me the video on it, but what I did was Dodd was saying that the optimal range for the Vector was actually 15 meters. I didn't know that. I thought it was a little closer than 15 meters, but apparently it's 15, so I set it to 20. And then I got some busy little B stacks, like so. Switch back to the Vector. I mean, look at that. That's ludicrous amounts of damage. At a range I shouldn't be able to hit very efficiently with this. Let's get some more stacks here. Now, granted, this is a bit of a controlled environment, but you get the idea. And that is a named at 20. Look at that. And that reload speed. And Busy Little Bee makes just an absolute huge difference with the damage output. As you can imagine, 20% plus weapon damage. You're going to feel that. Blind fire with it? Okay. Hip fire. Oh, wow. What the heck? Okay, I didn't know it could do that. Wow. That's amazing. That is a laser. That is a laser. That's amazing. So much fun. And I'm all about the fun builds. Show me the fun stuff. For those of you who just joined the chat, this is the build that I was just playing around with. If you want to take a screenshot of it or whatever, I put a link in the description to the original creator's build video if you want to check that out. But I didn't get the idea. I literally reproduced his build. Took it for a spin earlier. It's very nice. Takes a little bit of getting used to. You are very squishy, so you kind of have to, play from cover. But yeah, hacks. That, I did not know that that would make my blind fire that accurate. That's nuts. That's all kinds of nuts. Honestly, Busy Little Bee puts in some work too. Like this is not a slouch when it comes to pistols. Look at that. Holy piss. That's amazing. So if you're good with timing and juggling weapons and you can get the setup right, this build just melts things. Melts things. Big time. So yeah, that's the build. Actually, for this event, I was going to switch to a headshot build. Something like, actually, a hot shot would be fun for my farming purposes. Let's do hot shot. And this has the determined talent on it, so once you got the headshots rolling, then you just aim for the body and just pop them. I love the covert SRS. I know a lot of people are probably raising their eyebrows at it right now, but I wanted to replicate the Mantis as close as I could with a high end, and I think I got really close as far as like the overall feel of the weapon. I haven't invested any expertise into it, so you'll notice that the damage number between the Mantis and the covert SRS is pretty different, but you get very similar results, very similar feel with this setup. So if you're looking for a high-end version of the Mantis, here it is. This is what I put on there. I've got the VX1 scope. I've got a stability grip on there, accuracy suppressor on there, and then a 20% reload speed in the magazine so that I can run an exotic in my other slot, which in this case is the Scorpio. Dot says, if you want to see silly numbers, keep the same build but put backfire on. Only works in the range, but damn the numbers. Oh. Put backfire on. So you're talking about the exact same build, the Unwavering build, but with backfire. Let's put a random one on here. Do I have backfire? I do have backfire. I imagine this is going to probably straight up kill me. I mean, if you could die in the range. Stacks. Yeah, that's some pretty good damage output. How many million? 1.4 million? Yeah, 1.447 million. Per shot. Alrighty, hot shot. Let's go farming. Hot shot. There we go. We'll start with some checkpoints. I'm going to be doing some build videos soon. I have some inspirations, and I've been kind of slacking. So they're coming. I think my next one's probably going to be the deflector shield build. Something a little different from all the ninja bike stuff that's going around. It's another one of those, like, it's fun, but wouldn't call it meta. I have tried taking it into legendaries, and it does okay. But there are better builds that you can take into legendaries. Are there people? There are people. Hello, people. Really want to shoot your bag. Oops.
Hostile control point detected. Experimental AEDs in proximity.
Right on the ball.
Oh no. I think the corrosiveness is going to kill her here. Yep, there we go. Bye-bye. There's people.
I'm with
Power of Determined. I still think this is a bit of a broken talent, but the devs are happy with it, so whatever. I'll take advantage of it. Why not? Come on, why don't you pick your head up or something? Anybody? Headshots for days.
Incoming backup request.
Even though they're not headshots. It's literally a build for people who hate sniping. Think about it. Like, this is the build to run if you're bad at sniping or hate sniping. But usually those two things go hand in hand. I mean, they can be mutually exclusive, I suppose. I suppose you could be good at sniping and still hate it. Just like, you know, some people are good at math, but they hate math. But usually, the reason why people hate sniping is because they are bad at it. But this kind of solves that problem. You just have to get that initial headshot, and then you're good to go. Come on, Chica, stick your head up, so we can get this over with. Come on. Oh, don't. Can I get it? Yeah, little pixel sticking right up.
Control point secured. Well done.
Dodd says it's confirmed a bug and it's getting fixed soon. Oh, damn. That's too bad. I could have swore I saw something on it saying that it's functioning as intended, but maybe I was reading about something else. I don't know. I could have swore they were talking about that, but I apparently am mistaken. So, Dodd, correct me if I'm wrong, but the way it's supposed to function with Determined is you get the headshot kill, the next one will be a headshot, and then it resets, right? So then you'd have to go back to headshot. So you'd have to go back and forth between headshots and body shots in order to take advantage of Determined, correct? Is that how it's supposed to function? Not just chain body shots infinitely after the initial headshot?
Reinforcements en route. Incoming hostiles detected.
I was hoping I could thread the needle there, but I guess not. Oop, don't know what that shot was. Let's face it, this is kind of broken stupid. And I'm not the first guy to be just like, OP, nerf. But this is OP. I mean, like, literally OP. Like, it's hella fun, don't get me wrong. But, yeah. should not be able to do this. Can't see you. Damn. There we go. All day. Well, you know, even if you do have to go back and forth between headshots and body shots,
Supply room access.
that's not terrible. I mean, that's still very, very strong. It is like having an aimbot. It's exactly like having an aimbot, because after that first headshot, you can shoot him in the toe, and it counts as a headshot. Oh, in case you guys are wondering what the build is, this is the way I have it set up. So, and you can run any sniper rifle here. It doesn't have to be the covert SRS. Basically, any bolt action will do just fine. Or it doesn't even have to be bolt action. Just pick a marksman rifle. Then I got the 4-piece hot shot for obvious reasons. And I've got the chain killer chest piece. And I've got an Alraldi backpack with vigilance. And I'm sure you've seen 1,000 videos that look exactly like this. Have this exact same setup. But it works, as you can see. It works really well. A little too well. Alright, what shall we conquer next? We shall conquer this. We're just going to work our way around the map. Take that. That. And I'm going to scrap these, because I already know I don't need it. Hello. Couldn't help myself. One shot the boss.
Stand by! Stand by!
Bye. I didn't even think to use the determined headhunter for the speedruns. That would have made things very easy. You just nick them and they're gone. Essentially. There are people behind me somewhere. Over there? Somewhere? Oh, they're like way over there. Alright, let's ignore those guys. I missed.
Burn, baby, burn! What's that? Destroy!
Come on. Fine.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Perfect. Line up. Excellent. Oh, come on. Right in the ass.
Shit! Gotta reload! Got him!
What are you shooting at?
Look around! Help!
There you are.
Yeah, let's get him!
Where's the other guy at? Oh, there he is. Oh, come on. There we go. It's like aiming for the muzzle flash.
That was the last one!
Don't need that. I need to purge my inventory. I got too much crap.
Hostile control point identified.
Too easy. Oh, damn, wasn't quick enough. Come on now.
Heavily armored hostile detected. Detected hostile supply convoy. Heavily armed.
I reset my headshots somehow. Elite resource convoy. Uh-oh.
Time for vengeance. Stay here. Shit.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Chalky boy's coming to say hi. Yep. Oh, jump down. There we go. This is bad.
Science clear.
Yep.
Agent killed.
Oh boy. I was like, yeah, I'm not surviving that. I got pinched. Probably should have gone the other direction. Oh, let's see. Global event awards available. I don't have room. Guess we'll open a few of these, make room for more. Guarantee you I don't need any of these. Where's my rewards? There they are. Okay, let's do. Oh, here we go. We can take out these guys right here. We'll do a couple more convoys here, and then I'm probably going to call the stream. I need to start getting ready for my work day, unfortunately.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles.
Take that. Thank you very much. Where are they? There. The heck? Appear to have lost my stacks.
Armor smashed.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Oh, are they stuck in the cage? They're stuck in the cage.
Blade will be yours too.
It would seem that the determined is not working. Yeah, I don't think determined is working. Looks like it bugged out.
Hostiles detected.
Okay, we'll just have to get headshots the old-fashioned way.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
It will do that from time to time. Hotshot just decides to stop working. Well, not Hotshot, determined. Hotshot's functioning just fine. Come on, there we go. Nope, nope. And I'm not really sure how to fix the bug once that rears its ugly head. Let's see, is there anyone that's a little bit more convenient to get to? I don't want to deal with True Sons. We'll go for these guys. All right, this is gonna be the last one, last convoy. Let's make it good, and then I'm gonna call it for the day. Go to the job I love.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Yeah, Hotshot's bugged. Or, I keep saying Hotshot determined is bugged. Okay, that should have been a headshot. I mean, I might as well run a different build at this point if I can't get determined to proc. Might just have to do this the old-fashioned way with actual headshots. Let's just go for actual headshots. Oh, this is a good intercept point. There's a little platform I can post up on.
Rogue agent detected.
Rogue agent? I'm not messing with no rogue agents with this build.
This system has to end. It's our only chance.
Once they pass, I can get them to spawn out of the manhole just right here.
Agent in need of backup.
Shitty streets. Burn
What the hell now?
I think I'm okay.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
It's working pretty well.
Incoming hostiles detected.
They're just standing there. Okay, well, we got him. That's what counts. Thank you. I'll take all the goodies. Thank you. All right, back to base. All right, thank you everybody for stopping by for today's stream. I'm going to call it here. Like I said, I need to get ready for work, get going with my day here, but this was a lot of fun. little impromptu stream. I will be back on the weekend for some more Division 2 shenanigans. So hope to see you all there. I'll post times as soon as I know. Probably tomorrow, sometime in the afternoon, I'll know what time I'll be streaming on Saturday. But until next time, I'll talk to you guys later.